And TVC News Femi Akande also caught up with Nigeria's Vice President Femi Akande shortly after he came out of the ECOWAS extraordinary session on the political situation in Mali. He asked what ECOWAS can do to prevail on the military transition government in Mali.
The Commission has shown that it has not lost its bite, and that we are concerned about issues of good governance and the whole democratic enterprise in the ECOWAS region, which is why the sanctions against Guinea and of course what is proposed against Mali. So I think that what is being done is what is unprecedented. In the years gone by, the Africa Union, or then known as Organization of African Unity, and ECOWAS, never came down heavily on coups d'etat. But it's evident now that there is very strong resolve that ECOWAS and indeed the AU, and in fact the international community, would not accept unconstitutional takeovers of government in the forms of coups d'etat and other such unconstitutional means of taking over government. So it's very evident that there is very strong resolve, which is why we're here today.
Is it enough to force Mali to return to civil rule?
Well, we expect that it would. We expect that it would, and we expect that the actions that will be taken would point the junta in Mali in the right direction. We expect that it would.
All right. Thank you, Excellent.
Let's join TVC News Femi Akande now from Ghana for more details on the ECOWAS session today. Hello, Femi. The Vice President Akande called this decision by ECOWAS unprecedented, but what really are the implications of this fresh sanctions?
Yes, Kemi, indeed, it is unprecedented because this time it appears as if the economic community of West African states has found teeth to bite. And this time, Mali is the example that they are setting for other countries in the region, because Mali has walked this road before, but this time the road has become even more narrow, steep, and things have become really tight for the military transition government there in Mali. It is expected that these new sanctions would indeed prevail on the regime, which ECOWAS described as illegitimate, to transit to democracy, to allow for elections, for the conduct of elections. But the government in Mali is insisting that the atmosphere is not conducive for the conduct of a peaceful election, because, as you know, most parts of the state are controlled by rebels in an insurgency that started since 2012, and it's still raging. It's really difficult for the government of the day in Mali to reach out to citizens all across the country, because all of these areas are outside government's control. But ECOWAS insists that Mali must comply with the protocol of democracy and good governance. Kemi.
Colonel Goita's junta had also said it would use the quote intended period now, or transitional period, to prepare the country or set everything ready for national sovereignty. And of course you would recall that President Buhari here in Nigeria had said no one could love Mali more than Malians. So how much consideration of this admonition by President Buhari did ECOWAS consider before its latest decision?
Well, you know, Nigeria is a very strong member of the regional bloc. Looking at the size of Nigeria's economy, its population, its military might and influence. And President Muhammadu Buhari also received briefing from former President Goodluck Jonathan, who is ECOWAS special envoy to Mali. The decision reached by ECOWAS was largely influenced by the report of former President Goodluck Jonathan, and we believe that all of this would have also had input from President Muhammadu Buhari and indeed the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and they were able to also get the buy-in of other heads of states and heads of state and government within the regional bloc. These sanctions, far-reaching, I must say, would be very difficult for the regime to navigate through it. We do not know what to expect yet. We have not heard any reaction from the military junta led by Colonel Aseme Goita. But we believe that he's going to reach very soon to the powers that be within the regional bloc to see if he can get a soft landing. As I said in my report, ECOWAS is not shutting the door of negotiation. They still believe that a political solution is possible. Kemi.
TVC News Senior Correspondent Femi Akande reporting live and feeding us updates on the ECOWAS extraordinary session in Accra, Ghana. Many thanks, Femi. That will be all for now.